Tour Striker Nation, Martin Chuck here, and am I excited about the response to the Tour Striker Impact Strap. Some of the best coaches in the country visited me at the PGA show and were blown away by this simple device that gives you feedback about the lead arm, angle, and the golf club and how that can make you respond during your golf swing. Really cool. And some of the ways to get started, you know, this is something that once you get the assembly, and if you look on in my playlist here, there's a couple of little videos I did because people have had questions. Once you get it on, you have the ability to play around with how much wrist hinge, ulnar deviation, or radial deviation you want. And I want you to challenge yourself with this. I put this in a hinge position. You can always back off a little bit by gripping down the club, but I want you to kind of hold it at the end of the golf club. And again, feel this swivel of the left forearm right here. Just feel that motion. Start off nice and slow and take a look at that club face and enjoy that rate of closure. That's really a reliable rate of closure that can collect a golf ball down at the bottom, rather than something that is kind of handsy and overdone because you've kind of gotten a little steep and you've had to fit it in or fix it in the last moments. Now, getting started with this, put a golf ball in place, and without bending over to the ball, just get that lead arm up and on top of the chest. In fact, some people have said that. They say, hey, Martin, it makes me get my left arm or my lead arm in a different position. I'd say I would agree. People that come to my golf school like to stand here like they're in a gunfight, and we teach them to get their arm out, up, and on top of themselves. So now their arm is in a ready position where they can enjoy that angle right there. Now they have to bend over and work this motion in conjunction with rotation. So I could hit this, I've got a 9-iron, I can hit a 9-iron about 140 yards. I'm going to hit a shot about 50 yards to get started, just so that you guys out there and gals can understand the relationships you're trying to have here. If I got steep, I could try to fit it in my old way and squirt golf balls out to right field, but I don't want to do that. I want to feel how this club gets in this delivery position parallel to my target line, and then how that is going to overtake and collect the golf ball. And of course, you can see from the face on camera all that beautiful shaft lean that's going to quickly dissipate, but the golf ball is going to get that message, and that's all that's important. So getting organized over here, get in your hip hinge, get the club almost to the ground, and let's collect the ball in a little slow swing. And you know, that's a good example because I missed right there. That wasn't a good shot for me. But it's not about the pureness of the strike right away. It's about feeling, am I actually getting the sensation of how my lead arm and club can rotate while I stay in my forward bend to collect the ball. Now the toughest thing is getting a golf ball in place. If you're used to doing it with your golf club, you'll get pretty good at rolling it in place with your toe. So get organized again. Let's put another one in. Be aware of that feeling, and I need to stay a little bit more down in my rotation to not hit it thin. So let's see how I do on this one. And I'm getting there. You know, it's a little early in the morning, a little bit tight and stiff, and I would expect you're going to feel the same things. So, like everything in golf, it's not immediate pixie dust. You have to put in a bit of work. You have to understand that changing the sequence of how your body moves is something that's going to take a little bit of time. Now, I could back this off a little bit and feel comfortable, but I don't want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like I'm making a mild change, practicing a little harder, so when I actually hit a shot, it's easier. So I'll do another one. I'm in a bit more angle than I need. My lead arm's up on top of me. Let's see if I can stay a little bit more rotated down in my forward flex. And that one was perfect. So now as I keep pushing my speed and growing my swing speed, I'm starting to train in a behavior that, you know, at 50 years old is maybe not something that was as easy as when I was 19, 16, 22 years old. This is a sensation that I have to start to kind of redevelop, you know, learn over again a little bit. Let's hit one a bit more at speed here. And that was lovely. So, Tour Striker Nation, accept the challenge. Everybody needs some feedback as they practice. You want to hit it great? practice a little harder. Don't make practice easier. Everybody goes and practices easier. Then they go to the golf course and they're disappointed with their performance. Practice harder. When you go to the golf course, situations won't overwhelm you as often. So Martin Chuck signing out, the Tour Striker Impact Strap. It's going to help you strike it better and have more fun playing golf.